We washing them hands till we get in this kitchen. Yes, sir. Hands are clean. Yes, sir. What's up, you guys? It's your girl, designer Chef Lotta, coming to you live. Yeah, I know it's been a while. I've been busy. Sorry, getting everything together for y'all, content wise. Doing my study. Sewing, making the prayer pillows. Make sure y'all order y'all prayer pillows, okay? Make sure you get into them prayer pillows. They got the anointing on them, okay? I'm just not talking, okay? I'm actually walking. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Pray in style, baby. Pray in luxury. Pray in comfort. Order your prayer pillows today. Designer Chef Lotta. That is the name of this channel, baby. And on here, you already know it's all about fitness, food, fun, and fashion. If it ain't that, it ain't on here. So today, you guys, I'm so excited. We're gonna do something simple. I want to do meals that are easy, breezy. You come in, you got it in your cabinet, you got it in your house. It's not nothing you always necessarily have to run out for. Today we are gonna do some tuna sliders, okay? Real simple, real easy. Tuna sliders are fun. Tuna sliders are nice. It's summertime. A lot of times people are getting off of work. They don't have time for a heavy meal. They might not feel like eating a heavy meal. So it's a nice meal when you're in the kitchen. Okay, we got our hands totally clean. Y'all like my nails? Yeah. When I was in culinary school, quick story, y'all. I'm gonna tell it while I'm going, getting everything situated. When I was in culinary school, I had started off culinary school with my like long Ziva, Cardi B nails out to here, slash you up if you wanna. I was starting off school with them. And when I started school, my teachers and culinary professors used to be like, yeah, no. Oh, hold on, we're gonna talk about that. Yeah, no, we can't cook with those. You can't. You want to cut that set off. And I was like, who, baby? I just got this fresh set yesterday. Like, I'm not cutting my set. So I had to embrace that transition and going to short nails. For the longest, I thought I looked like a boy, but you don't. And by me being a braider, and doing hair, sewing, cooking, and I'm always using my hands, I found a happy little medium. Found a happy little medium. Yeah. So if you're interested in doing culinary, that is going to be one of the first things. We don't like long nails. No shade. I know it's long nail chefs out there. Don't come for me in the comments like, girl, I've been cooking. Yeah, that's why you got greens and cornbread and all that. We want to keep them nice and clean and short. About that length, about an active length, so you can get underneath them with a brush. Because you're cooking. So because I'm cooking for me today, I'm not using gloves. However, you already know if it's for more than one, we put them on. Gloves on for more than one. So it's just for me. My hands are clean. I want to make sure you enter in the kitchen. You got everything you need. We're gonna start the tuna sliders and my griddle I have right here. I'm gonna show that in a second. But I wanted to have it there because once I turn it on, baby, it's on. So we want to get that last. What we did is we went ahead. One second. One second. If you ever have a cough, guy, and I have my bleach rag right here. If and keep bleach on your rag. Make sure you sanitize and wipe everything down before you even start cooking. So your hands are clean. You're working with clean utensils, clean surfaces. Like I don't even eat off of people's dishes. If I don't smell bleach in your kitchen when I come in your kitchen, I'm not eating off your dishes. That's just me. I gotta smell the bleach. I gotta smell the cleanliness. So if you have a cough while you're cooking in the kitchen, it's okay. Everybody's, as long as you ain't up here honking the lung up, step to the side. Make sure you got a sanitation rag or a sanitation bucket. We want to keep that tucked out the way so no trips and spills can occur. So I have my chef's knives, but this is not even my real chef's knife. Child, this is a cheap one I got from Dollar General. Okay. However, it does the job. So I'm going to be cutting sometimes with chef knives, sometimes with the cheaper chef knives. So we have our chef knives for our tomatoes. What I went ahead and did is I boiled the eggs, but I kept them a little bit poached, and you'll see why in a minute because that adds more moisture to the tuna, if you will. And y'all, I do not use regular tuna. No, I do not. So we'll get into that in a second. We're gonna put our tomato over to the side. Y'all know I cook everything with garlic and onions. I just I don't know. I don't know. Vampire, not vampire. I don't know. But I just love everything with garlic and onions. It tastes so good. So we're gonna crush our garlic down, and that's gonna go in our tuna mix. I like to use the all butter croissant. Bam! Make sure y'all got the all butter croissant. These are excellent for tuna melts. We're gonna take one out, put the rest over to the side in a minute because we're gonna do the tuna melt. Look, I'm so ready to eat. I'm going right for the bread. Okay, so we're gonna put this over to the side. Make sure y'all got the butter croissants. They do the job. Put them off to the side. I rinse all my cans. Make sure y'all rinsing y'all cans. So what I like to use is the albacore tuna, and I mix it, y'all. And if you thank me later, thank me later. Drop it in the comments. I mix it with the pink salmon. I don't like dry tuna. I do not like dry tuna. So the pink salmon mixed with the albacore. Is this good? Let me turn y'all this a little bit. Okay, yeah, that's a little better. There we go. Hello. The pink salmon with the albacore gives it a juicier flavor and it's less dry. Like regular, I don't eat light tuna, tuna and oil, all of that. This is a better blend. So y'all want to try the pink salmon bumblebee. I like these because you just pop top it and it's good to go. But make sure the top of your lids are always rinsed off. And then I mix it with the albacore, and then make sure your top of your lid, like I said, is always rinsed off. Because we don't know what rats ran across that in the factory and peed in the back, and we're not trying to put that in our food. Okay, so we have our handy dandy can opener. And like I said, these are for meals on the go. You just coming in. Hey, the family hungry. You tired from work. You don't have time to fry chicken, pull greens out. That's cool for a Sunday. That's cool for some days. You may be in that mood. Oh, it's I don't know why. I'm so addicted to my earbuds being in my ear. I promise you, 'cause I'm always listening to music. So again, sunny rag, you got your sunny rag, got your bleach on it. Anytime you touch anything, you feel me? Hair pinned up, hair back. Okay, we good. We good. Make sure everything out the way. So we're gonna open up our first, which is our pink salmon. We're gonna add it to the egg. So like I said, I left them a little bit poached, and we do that to add protein as well as a little bit of flavor. So what I like to do is pop the top, and then we're gonna drain them. But I'm gonna open them all first. Okay, so I just keep the lid. Yay! My baby girl made it to the airport. Safe traveling mercies on my baby. She is going out the country today, y'all. I'm like, oh. Yes, POR, yes. And I wish many blessings on everybody that everybody gets to travel. You know what I'm saying? It's a big world out here. This one does not have a pop top. So we're gonna go all the way around the can. So this meal should take no longer than 20 minutes. Up, look at me. Look at me. Hold it down if you need to. Hold it down if you need to. I had a one of the can openers that was like off the edge. That was really good. It was one of the industrial ones. Couldn't mess with that one because it's gonna stab it and take it all the way around. Because when these cheaper can openers lose its grip, lose its little feet, it's a wrap. You gotta go get another one. So make sure your cans are all the way open. We got a new oven coming, y'all. So I'm so excited about that. We're gonna be doing mad dishes. Open the next one. We're gonna do all the hard ones first and the last top. So I'm doing 4 cans, 2 albacore, and you want to do 2 salmon. It's 4 eggs. Like I told you guys, left the middle kind of a little bit poached because it's gonna make the tuna a little bit more moist. 4 eggs, 4 small cans, 2 salmon, pink salmon, excuse me, and 2 albacore. We're just opening up our cans, make sure they rinse, make sure all of them are rinsed. We don't want to leave the party with nothing we didn't come with. All right, so we're gonna go all the. Child, I'm just trying to get in this can. I promise you. Let's hold it here and grip it in. All right, so we heard that click. It's in there. Let's go. Go all the way around. And then when I get the last one open, we'll drain all the juices. some people, I don't know if you leave that juice in it. I don't leave that juice in my tuna fish. I don't want my bread wet. I don't want my bread wet. The only thing I am missing, y'all, is paprika, which sometimes I like to top my tuna with, just like the potato salad. If you make potato salad, you'll top it with that. And then also some lettuce. But we're gonna substitute it with some onions and some tomatoes, so we do have some vegetables on top of our tuna melt. I think getting these cans open take longer than it do to make it. Okay, so we good now. Got that one open, and then our last little pop top, and that's another reason why you want your nails to be. When I had long nails, of course I can cook, I could braid. The braids wasn't as tight, of course, and then like I always sewed, so it's like I've been sewing forever. I learned to adjust, and I'm not saying you can't do it with it, but child, I just enjoy the freedom of my hands. I can feel stuff, I can touch stuff, and I just the mobility in the kitchen and cooking is just better for me. So we're gonna drain all of our tuna, drain it, drain it, drain it, drain it, drain it, drain it. If y'all want to leave a little bit of juice in there, trust me, I understand, but not a lot because we don't want no wet bread. That's disgusting. Drain it, drain it, drain it. Okay. So now we're going to put in our pink salmon in with our eggs. And I like to make meals that don't cost a lot every day. So let's say on Friday, if we want to do steak and lobster, we could do that because just because the meal might not cost $100 or $75 don't mean it's not good. You know what I'm saying? So a home cooked meal is always better than McDonald's. And this one, oh, that was wondering what was different. This one is in vegetable oil, so we're gonna drain this one real good. Hold on, y'all. None of that oil in our tuna. None of it. All right, so this one is the albacore tuna. Get all of that out of there. Y'all got cats, keep them out the kitchen. Oh my God, I cannot stand animals in my kitchen. Ooh, I think that's probably why I don't have no animal right now because it's like, don't come in my kitchen. I don't play that. And if I come over your house and you got like your cat in the kitchen, I promise you I'm not eating there. Okay, so let's see. Make sure all of them are drained. Yep, this one's drained. And I must have picked up different ones because this one is not in oil. So yeah, they're good. So we're gonna put them in with our semi-poached eggs. They boil, but they poach on the inside. That's gonna give it more flavor. All right. And our last but not least can is always that one. So if you ever get a can, just people who don't know, when it's halfway open like that, y'all go ahead and pop that underneath there and put that a pressure right here with your thumb. Not too close now, not too close. Just bring that right up. Bring that right on back. That thing slippery than a fish, slippery than a fish. Now this one got oil, so we're gonna drain it. Hold on. I done bent the top back to bend it back to bend it back. So it should be nice and pliable now. Okay, so good. Scrape all that in there. Now, season your tuna. Uh-oh. Season your tuna. Let me wash my hands because it got oil from the tuna can. Salt, pepper. We're gonna use the pink salt. We're trying to lay off the salt. Okay? So sometimes you don't want to use the sandy rag for oil. It's better to use that palm olive and break that oil on up. Wash with your sandy rag. So now we have our tuna and our eggs in the bowl. Cool. Discard of your can. What the clock watch looking like? Dinner should be almost ready. All right, so We're gonna add mayo. That's your first liquid ingredient. But we're gonna do the seasonings first. So this is the Himalayan pink ginger salt. Like to add that right on in there. I say about 6 clicks because it's for 4 cans of tuna. So tuna kind of absorbs salt, but you want to have enough where it's flavorful. So pink Himalayan salt stretches more, but it's not as salty as that idolized salt. Come in the comments and correct me, baby, on my English major. It's iodine, but that's not the word for the salt. So y'all know what I'm talking about. Drop it in the comments. The black pepper. Oh yes, I love pepper. The garlic. It's the Badeas. Badia, said Badea. This is garlic powder, and then follow it up with the onion powder. Now, now come with your mayo. Come with your mayo. And like I said, these should be quick, easy meals. Come in the house, boom. And I like my real creamy. So however you like yours, that's how you do your boo. Get the sweet relish. I actually had made a mistake and picked up the dill relish. And somebody brought it to my attention. I was like, oh, umba. It would have been a little bit tangy. That wouldn't have went nice. You want the sweet relish because it complements the fish, it complements the salt. It makes it, Now, I put about 3 scoops and then I add as needed. So let's do 4. Let's do 4 because we did 4 cans of tuna. Now, I'm going to I normally would have a whisk, but since we don't have a whisk, I'm going to take a simple fork. You got all your ingredients in there: albacore tuna, red salmon, onion, garlic, salt, pepper, sweet relish, and mayonnaise. Okay, and the Himalayan pink salt. So now, if you don't have a whisk, use a fork. Use what you must. We're gonna go ahead and break that up and stir it up. Break your eggs up. Break everything up. Start chopping it up real fine with your fork. So I have to get another food processor. Okay, so if you had a food processor, my next step would. And sometimes I see that in the store. They'll have like the tuna salads and it'll be real fine. They put that in a food processor. I don't like baby food. I like a little bit of texture, so I go like in between. So we're gonna stir that up. And like I said, when you try baby with instead of using that tuna, you actually use that red salmon, my God, gonna change your life. I ain't been using tuna in my tuna fish in like forever. So albacore mixed with the red. So of course we're gonna taste this. It should start to look like this. Now we're gonna put a little bit of sugar in here. Okay, that's old school. Put a little bit of sugar in here. Don't go heavy on the sugar, or the whole bowl is in the trash. Okay, I'll say that right now. So maybe about a half a teaspoon, because it brings that saltiness out with that fish and that mayonnaise. Okay, but you know what? This is crazy. Y'all, why don't I have sugar? That's okay. That's okay. We're going to sub it with the onions. I got the sweet onions. That should bring a little bit of sweetness to it. I'm not going to worry about it. Because I totally forgot. Yeah, a little bit of more mayonnaise. I totally forgot I ran out of sugar. So you got to learn to improvise also in the kitchen. When you don't have something, it's okay. We're going to use our red sweet onion. But I'm gonna take some of this out for my friend because he wants some and he doesn't eat out of it. So whip it up. Always gotta taste it. I totally forgot. Using the red salmon, it's a little bit sweeter anyway, and then I use the sweet relish. So if you don't have the sugar, to use the half a teaspoon, it's totally okay. Oh my god. Mm. Hand wash. Okay, we're gonna wash our fork, wash our hands. Even when it's just you, it's just a good habit to get into washing your utensils, you know, so that way when you're cooking for others, it'll just all come naturally. Okay, so now that our base is mixed, I like to wipe around my bowl, cook meat, cook clean. And I'm gonna take what I said out. Because if you have anybody in the house that doesn't eat everything that you eat, just give them the base. And we're gonna make their tuna melt with this one. And we're gonna put all the good stuff in ours. So this is just eggs in the base for a tuna melt without all the extra ingredients. Okay? So I'm gonna sit this over to the side in the refrigerator so it can start chilling. That's the next step. So I'm gonna add the garlic and the onions to my base because that's what I like in my tuna. And you know what? I honestly came on here and just started cooking, guys. Try to protect your clothes. Designer chef wear coming soon, y'all. Make sure you order it for all my chefs, my home chefs, restaurant chefs, whoever you a chef at. Designer chef wear. Make sure you order some. Yeah, chef wear line so dope. Okay, looking good. Look good while you cook, girl. Okay, so you want to have on all the equipment. If you ain't never got nothing popped in your eye, I just like to be safe in the kitchen. You feel me? Having stuff pop in your eye in the kitchen is no fun. So we're gonna have on our equipment. Like I said, if we was cooking for others, oh, we might have to go without these, baby, because I can't see y'all. Oh my god, we gotta wipe them off. Okay, we're gonna go without them this time, y'all. But normally, I put my glasses on because you got lashes, stuff pops. I just like to be safe. I don't care. So we're gonna keep the one without the ingredients. We're gonna put this off to the side in the refrigerator so it can start chilling on its own. Now we are going to bust down. Let's bust down some garlic. Oh my god, I love busting down garlic. I love garlic. I love garlic. So we're gonna take what our Dollar Tree chef's knife. I was really just about to bust down that whole piece, y'all saw me. And then just bust it down. Lay it on the board. Lay your knife flat. Apply that pressure, baby. Then you're gonna peel it. Mm-mm-mm. Garlic is so good. I love garlic and everything. And it's just gonna bring out the flavor so much. So we're gonna chop this up with our onions and add it. So we're gonna get a couple of cloves like this. Discard of the end. Don't put the ends in there, y'all. We're gonna cut those off, okay? Cut the ends off. Make sure you get all of those shells off. None of those go in there. Cut those ends off. I'm gonna put a couple of cloves in here because honey, I'm ready to eat. I'm ready to eat. Today feel like a Saturday. What is today? Thursday? Today Thursday, y'all? It feel like Saturday for real. That's what I'm saying. Like you don't feel like cooking every day. So this is perfect on days you come in and it's like, child, I'm tired. The kids better get whatever, you know? So let's do one more. Let's do one more. I love garlic. I'm so sorry, y'all. Sorry, not sorry, but yeah. All right, bust that one down. All right, so we got some nice clove size. So discard all the skin, peelings, all that good stuff. Now let's get to our onions. So I like to do scallions. I like to do scallions, and garlic is a little sticky. So let me wipe my hands. Scallions in the actual tuna. So what I'm gonna do is pull out. I'm gonna pull out a couple of branches of scallions, and we're gonna chop them right on up. And sometimes they can get slimy. I just like to rinse everything off. I rinse and wash like all my food. So rinse your scallions. Okay, bring them back to life. And then we're gonna chop them things all the way up. Hold them together on your cutting board. Align them and just roll motions all the way down. You're gonna do the same thing to your garlic. And like I said, if I had a food processor, that's cool. You know, food processor is cool, but this gives you opportunity, chefs, home chefs, and moms and aspiring chefs to work on your cutting skills. And I think I'm gonna do a video with like my chef knives because I really actually love like scaling fish, cutting, chopping, and it's always good to work on your skills because I know like after culinary school, after like I was done with school, if it wasn't for me like practicing and like keep going and keep doing with it, like you have to keep practicing, even if you didn't go to school. Whatever you want to do, just keep practicing. Okay, so grab you anything, some onions, some tomatoes, and just practice your chopper skills all the time. So we're gonna keep going. I got two scallions here. Ooh, eyes tingling, but I'm still mingling. Let's go all the way down, and that's enough because these scallions are a little bit powerful, if you will. So we're gonna chop it up with the garlic. Make sure your bust is off your garlic. Do not put them in. How was everybody's day? I pray everybody had an awesome and blessed day. Don't forget, baby, don't forget to order y'all prayer pillows. You understand? Like prayer is so powerful and it's so needed in the world today. Like the world going crazy. You feel me? So a little talk with Jesus every day. You feel me? Ain't gonna hurt nobody. That's a good thing. So order y'all prayer pillows. I'm gonna post some of the ones that I'm got now for my orders. Um, yeah, I'm super excited. Best friend just ordered hers, and I got some other orders. So everything moving along as God plans it to do. You know what I mean? Just ask and seek His guidance, and He's gonna lead you in the right direction every time. And that's just dead on it. All right, so we got everything chopped up. Woo, honey, eyes burning. So I want to add this to my
Battery
tuna now.
low.
I'm gonna add it to my tuna. And like I said, that's just for a little flavor. Put this over to. Oh, I'm gonna rinse this off because I need it for my tomato. Everything that ain't supposed to be up there, go ahead and throw it away. If you prefer more scallions, by all means, keep chopping. Baby, I'm trying to eat tonight, not tomorrow. So, yeah, two was enough for me. You do you. We're going to go ahead and put them scallions over to the side. Wash your cutting board. Even though we're going back in with another vegetable, still want to get that residue up off of there. Honey, rag, all right. Then we're going back in with our fork. We almost there, y'all. We about to eat some. So the kids should be working on their homework. Your husband, he should be, you know what I'm saying, doing whatever husbands do. And baby, we're gonna present this like the Holy Grail. It's all in presentation, baby. So we got that mixed on in there real nice and fine. Real nice and fine. Got the scallions, got your scallions and your garlic. Ooh, honey, that smells like heaven. Okay, so now this mixture can go in the refrigerator because we wanted to start chilling. And now I gotta taste it. Baby, don't mess with my man. That's what that do. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 So let's cover it. So we can start chilling. Oh, the old me, when my back was just a little bit bigger, honey, I've been working me out. That's one thing about me. I look good, slim, thick. So I like my thickness. So I've been working on bodybuilding now. I want to keep my weight on me. You feel me? I ain't like me like when I was too little. But one thing about me, I'm always gonna eat. So we're gonna put this in the refrigerator. You're gonna chill it. The time is now 6:39. I've been on here about 30 minutes now. So dinner almost ready. Go ahead and put this in the refrigerator. Mm-hmm. Y'all ain't never gonna be like, oh yeah, she said it was a quick little, and it turned it. We almost there. We are almost there. So you're gonna wipe your area down with your bleach rag. Make sure y'all keeping everything nice and clean, because that's less work for you when you're done. So now we got our cutting board. We're gonna chop our little onion up. I love onions. Onions just add flavor to everything. Onions, garlic, I love it. So make sure you put your claw on the paw. Claw on the paw. Claw on the paw. Gonna cut that head off. And I just want a couple of ringlets, and then we're gonna wrap it up. I've been noticing with the my produce lasts longer. I gotta get some more this certain type of Ziploc bag. Cause sometimes, I have to use it quickly because sometimes that saran wrap, it don't be. So this is enough for one sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Because I do gotta talk to people. So we're gonna put this over to the side for our sandwich. Wrap the rest up. So it depends on how funky a breast y'all family want to be. You know what I mean? If you want more onions, keep going. If you want more garlic, keep going. If it's the vampires in the neighborhood, you trying to fight off, keep going. I'm trying to eat. Let's put this in the refrigerator. Okay, so now we're gonna put our onions that we did chop up, but off to the side. Should be about that much. Let's put it to the side. To the side. Ah! I try to put everything in the same vicinity. Steady wipe everything down. Now we have used everything over here. So now we're gonna make our aioli, and that is for our butter croissant. I use a half, let's see, about a fourth of olive oil, fourth cup of olive oil. And I love this rustic basil. Baby, this rustic basil is the truth. I'm gonna mix some of that in there. Oh, it's almost gone. And if I had to brush, I would brush it, on the bread. So this is just like an aioli brush that we're gonna use on the croissants on the inside. I'm trying to get as much as I can out of here. Okay, so now the time has come. I'm gonna go ahead and plug up my griddle. Cause like I said, baby, once this thing get going, it's going. So we're gonna open up our griddle maker. Okay, I'm using the waffle maker, y'all. If y'all have a waffle maker, this is perfect for what I'm about to show you. You want to grab your all butter croissant. You're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take one out. You gotta move fast, cause if your griddle anything like mine, it's gonna go. Put them off to the side, cause we're gonna be making them fairly fast. Okay. So I'm gonna cut this in half. Keep it steady, y'all. Cut it right in half. Boom. Have your two pieces, okay? So I like to use the olive oil spray on the griddle. Spray your griddle. For the boss, for the excuse me, for the aioli mix that you made, if you don't have no brush, just kind of use a fork on the inside of the croissant before you put it in the waffle maker. I'm gonna turn my waffle maker up to like 5, 6. 'Cause I don't want them to be burnt. You know what I mean? So for the cheese, I went ahead and did pepper jack. So we're gonna go ahead and grate some pepper jack down. Get your grater. Go ahead and grate you some pepper jack. And we're gonna drizzle that right on top. I prefer to use the bigger hose because ain't nobody got time to be digging all that out of the little hose and picking it up. So I just lightly grate right on the top where it's bigger. Pepper jack is good, whatever choice you the cheese you prefer. And if I need more, then more will be used. So for right now, we got a nice amount of the pepper jack spread. Our griddle was getting hot. And I'm gonna mix it with some triple cheddar. So we're gonna mix the pepper jack with the triple cheddar. Okay, put it right on your cutting board, right on top of the pepper jack. And just kind of toss it up together so you have a nice little cheese blend. Very nice, very nice. Then you got your tomatoes already rinsed, already cleaned, all that good stuff. You're gonna go ahead, slice you up. Slice you up about one or two slices. One or two slices. Uh-oh. Griddle maker is smoking. Griddle maker is smoking. Let's do what it do. Okay, so we're gonna chop our tomatoes, have those already ready and on the side. I know kids be, I don't care. Make them eat it. Okay, we're gonna put them both on there together. Grab your mix. Leave that in the waffle maker for about 2 minutes. Grab your mix. I would probably do the mix like the morning or the day before. Okay, so boom, we put the mix in there. Now we're gonna grab our mix. Check your bread. Okay, it's still going. Keep it in the waffle maker until it's a light golden brown. Battery low. We're gonna cover our tomato up. Put that in the refrigerator. You see how I'm cleaning and going, cleaning and going. You want to clean as you go, baby. Clean as you go. Okay, let's see. Take these off. Take these back. Ooh. Let them kind of like sit to the side. Sit to the side. Then you're gonna we're gonna put some more on there. Put your mix right on there. You gotta be quick though. Put your mix right on there. Put your cheese blend right on top of that. One tomato. Boom. Gonna do another one. Waffle maker smoking. Turn it down to 3 or 4. Let's spray it with your olive oil. Oh shoot. Hold on, y'all. This one be going. It be going too hot, too crazy. I said I need to move fast. Gonna chop our croissant up. They're gonna thank me later. The kids love me. My husband said, "Oh my God." Nice and quick, baby. Drop your waffle maker. Let that sizzle, 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 sizzle. So the ends of your tomatoes out. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. Let me plug it back up. You can get that fizzle action. So these are the tuna milk. Okay? Y'all can make these for your family tonight. Y'all ain't going nowhere. Y'all ain't this is quicker than anything. The tuna milks, they gonna bang. I'm gonna show you. We're gonna cut into them. Let's see about this one. One a little longer. Turn it up just a little bit. Oh, I forgot to put the aioli on that one. So on this one, when it come out, we're gonna spread some aioli on there. It's never too late for aioli. Let me rinse my utensils. And the aioli, all I did was use the rustic basil mixed with olive oil. On two separate pieces. Get that color on there. Whew, yes, y'all get that color on there. Add your tuna. Add your cheese. hmm You know me, I always gotta be a little extra. Let me add a little bit more cheese. Need that nice, need that nice cheese pull, baby. Need that nice cheese pull. My friend say, I baby want a cheese pull. I was dying. I say, yeah, she know how to do it. So I'm gonna shred some more of this pepper jack. hmm Yes. So on a good tuna melt, yes, baby, it has cheese. I normally would put some lettuce, but we didn't have any, so that's cool. We're gonna add the tomato. I don't care what they want. The kids gonna eat what you make or not at all. Oh, my onions. I'm tricky. Let's put the onions on there. Oh yeah. Let's add the onions on there. Oh yes, baby. Move it over to the side. Let's see what it do. Cover this back up. Yeah, I got the tuna. Let's see. I want to taste. I want to taste. Mm, 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 mm. I'm cutting it off. Mm-hmm. And that, ladies and gentlemen, I can't even talk. It's how you make a proper tuna melt. Mm, mm, mm. Baby, generous side. Designer Chef Lotta. Over and out. The ultimate tuna melt. Mm, 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 mm. Make these. Your family will love you. Your family will love you. Quick and easy. Oh my God. I love y'all so much. I really do. Oh my God. So sorry. I'm gonna finish the rest of this off camera because I'm trying to dog it. I love y'all so much. Whew. God bless y'all. Make the tuna melt. Your family will love you. It's been a pleasure. Again, I hope this recipe helped you guys. Cooking on a budget, cooking for your family, light summer recipes. Everything don't have to be heavy. Take your time, baby. Enjoy it. Order prep pillows, designer chef gear. Tap in. Till next time, designer chef Lotta. Sub to my YouTube. More coming. Love y'all.